Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are in the day 48 of Unstop POTD challenge. Let's look at today's problem. So you are given an array nums. We are given an array and that named as num. Next of all, we are given a number named as difference. We are taking the variable name as difference. So we have two inputs. Next of all, we want to pick some elements which is subsequence. We are going to find a subsequence and the order must be preserved. You can skip elements. The subsequent must have at least one element. But what is the rule to create a subsequence is for every adjacent pair in the subsequence must follow this rule, which is the adjacent pair, which is the current element and the previous element. The difference of those must be less than or equal to this number, which is we named as a difference, must be less than or equal to that number. So if it follows this rule, we can add it to the subsequent list. And we have a special power which is named as bridge. You are allowed to break this rule exactly once. So for first of all, in that array we will loop through the array, and if that current element minus previous, which is less than or equal to the difference, we will add it to a new subsequent array. And we are using the bridge when this condition fails. So we can use the bridge only once. That invalid element can be added to that subsequence. And our goal is to maximize the sum of the chosen subsequence. First of all, we are finding the subsequent by using this rule and also using the special power. After that, we are adding the elements in that subsequent list and we are returning that maximum sum. So here our key observation is we are going to create a two list. First of all, one contains fully valid subsequence. There is no bridge, and next of all using only one bridge. As they mentioned, we can use the special rule only once. And next of all, here comes the DP idea, where I am creating a two list, DP0 of 5 which is contains no bridge and DP1 of 5 which contains only one bridge as per the rules given in the question. And here is that formula which I am going to do. Here's the steps. First of all, I am checking the condition. If current element minus previous element, which is less than or equal to the difference given by the question. If its condition is true, I am creating a true array, which is dp of 0 of 5, which contains only valid subsequence, and dp1 of 5, which contains a bridge. So here I am checking the current element and adding those previous current plus previous, which is maximum will be taken into this array. And like the way, if I find an invalid one, I will use a bridge in the else condition. Here dp1 of I is the array where I can use the bridge only once. So current minus, here I am using this dp0 of j plus nums of 5, which contains a valid subsequence. So valid subsequence plus only one invalid one. And here is the dry run. First of all, in our input they given an array named as nums, and next of all we have a difference which is an integer value. So I am giving a step by step dry run using for loop. So first of all I am taking the first number 10. So here dp of 0, we have taken two array, right? So dp of 0 also 10, 1 also 10, because it has single element. And next of all I am taking 20. Now I have to check the condition if current minus previous, which is less than or equal to difference. So 20 minus 10, the answer is 10, which is the condition is satisfied. So I am adding together 20 plus 10, 30, here also 30. And next of all, next element 25 minus 20, the answer is 5, which is less than or equal to 10. So adding together. And next of all 30 minus 25, which is also 5, less than or equal to 10. I am adding together. And when it comes to the last element 100 minus 30 does not satisfy the condition which is less than or equal to 10. It is much greater. So dp of 0 contains no bridge. So I am stopping here. I didn't add the 100 to that previous. So I am just adding that 100 as it is. But dp of 1 can contain only one bridge. Bridge refers to we can break this condition only once. So here I am breaking the condition from 30 to 100. I am using the bridge and I am adding the 100 to that previous values. Now at last I will check a condition of these two arrays maximum sum. Here 100 or 185, which is maximum. Absolutely 185 is the maximum, so I have to return 185. So for that reason I am using two arrays. This contains only one bridge dp1, and dp0 which does not contains any bridge. It contains only valid subsequence. And here is the algorithm steps. DP of 05, which is for valid subsequence, DP1 of 5, which contains only one bridge, loop through all those, apply the rules, and at last we have to return the maximum. As the entire question, our goal is to find a maximum sum. And here is the Python code. First of all, I am creating a function def max bridge subsequence sum. I am passing the parameters, which is nums is the array and difference the integer value. Finding the length of the nums, and after I am creating a two array dp of 0, dp of 1. And I'm creating a for loop for I in range of n, for j in range of y. Checking the condition if abs of, because when I'm differencing two previous numbers, which is the current minus previous, I can get a negative value. So for that I'm using abs of, so the negative value will change it into positive 1, which is less than or equal to difference that current and previous will be added together and stored in this list. Else I can use this bridge case only once and returning the maximum of those. After the Java code, which is also the same, here we have to use class main as when we code in the Unstop code editor. And here first of all, to get input we have to use scanner. So scanner is equal to new scanner system.in, and I am getting that length of the array, and if it contains the long values, I am using the long data type. Long of nums is equal to new long of n, and to get that numbers for the array, I have to create a for loop. As when we are iterating through the array, getting inputs for the array, printing the array, we have to definitely use the for loop. And next of all, creating a long diff AC dot next long of, this is the integer, we have to check the condition. Creating two arrays, first of all dp0 and dp1. Next of all, to iterate I am using again for loop. So here for the default I am giving all the values given in the nums. After I am iterating I is equal to 0, and next of all j is equal to 0, and here j less than I. Next of all I am checking the condition if math.abs of nums of I minus nums of j, current minus previous, less than or equal to difference, I will add it together to those two arrays. After I can use the else, which is the bridge condition, only once. After I have to return the maximum, so I am creating another variable long, and I am setting the value to minimum value, and I am iterating all those arrays and checking which is the maximum, which is the valid subsequence or the bridge one, dp of 0 of I and dp1 of I, which is max, it will come to the answer, and I'm printing it. So if you have any doubts, please comment in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.